Hey! Dude, I haven't done this in like forever. Okay, maybe it's not been forever. I'm not entirely sure when's the last time I actually did a view. Or I don't even know anymore. So I saw Green Day yesterday, and I'm pretty. I don't know. I still can't believe I saw them. It's so weird, you know. And it's weird that it's over because I waited on Monday. Like, okay, today is Wednesday. Yesterday was the concert on Tuesday in Berkeley at the Greek Theater, and I waited on Monday. I arrived at Berkeley. I arrived at the theater at like 2, and then I tried to find parking. It took me like an hour just to find parking. It was crazy, and then I had to walk up the stupid hill. But there was a bus. I forgot my Clipper card at home, so I had to like fish in my pocket for change. Thank God I had change, right? Otherwise I would have had to walk. It was so bad. But I got there and there was 2 people waiting in line. Well, there was one person, but he was waiting for his girlfriend. And so I was taking the third line. And then my friends came later on. Well, like, a few people, one other person came to wait behind me. And then, like, a few people came by and they're like, oh, is it the Green Day line? I'm like, yeah, okay. But they didn't stay, so. Yeah, and then my friends came later, and then they checked out the south entrance, so. There was another girl who went back there, and then my friends decided to get on there. I was like, okay, you know, it doesn't matter, right? But anyways, so I ended up waiting there, and it turned out that technically you couldn't wait till like 8. I mean, you couldn't sleep overnight. So past 8, no, you can't stay there. But we didn't get caught or anything, so we just basically sat on in chairs on sleeping bags, and it was pretty epic. You know, it was really fun. I only got 2 hours of sleep, which in retrospect wasn't the best idea. I should have taken a nap in between or something. I was always like, you know, by the time the sun hit, I was like, you know, like, yeah, I have to be up. You know, I couldn't sleep. But yeah, it actually went by a little bit faster than I thought. You know, I thought, okay, every 5 minutes it's gonna be like so boring, you know. But I ended up just we watched Les Mis, this girl and I had my iPad. We watched Les Mis. It was really cool. And then yeah, we just chatted, and it wasn't until I think it was 10. Yesterday in the morning that people actually realized that it was an entrance because they actually put up signs. So yeah, but it was really, really short line. It was the shortest of the 2 lines. It was really epic, and yeah, I really loved it. And I mean, the experience was just really cold and blah. But you know, whatever. I've had endured coldness before, so yeah. Anyways, it was really cool, and then we got a huge sound check. I mean, we couldn't see, of course. Oh, and Billy's brother Alan, he brought us donuts. I love donuts. I am obsessed. Okay, not really obsessed, but more I love them. I don't eat them a lot. You know, as much as I love to say I am obsessed with donuts, I don't eat them a lot. I mean, I don't like Krispy Kreme. I really don't like their donuts. Everyone was like, oh, Krispy Kreme. No, they're just too tiny. I don't know. But anyways, they're pretty cool. So yeah, and then we saw Green Day. I was in the front. I thought everyone was just gonna make a mad dash for it, and you know, we were in the front, and then of the line, and then just kind of people sort of, because lines were really crazy, you know. And then I had to get, you know, I wanted to get merchandise before because I knew there was going to be a huge line, so I got my merchandise for. I got this t-shirt and I got a sweatshirt. And then, anyways, so I kind of like sort of fastly ran down to the barricade, and my friends left a tiny spot for me, so I was able to hold on to the barricade, but I was like, you know, sort of in the second row, kind of like, so, and that's where I stayed the whole time, and it was really awesome. I didn't really like Best Coast. I feel like, you know, they were a little too mellow. I don't know, like, I mean, I guess maybe you know, you think, oh, Green Day, you know, like, so much energy, and then, like, there's Best Coast, like, I don't know, I just did not feel the songs, you know, I mean, I like them enough, I guess. I might check them out and see if, like, they're any better. I don't know, but that was my thing. And then we saw Green Day, and they were epic, and I was just like, oh my god, Billie Joe. Oh, and a thing to note about what happened in line, there was, like, these little kids. I don't know, they were about 10 and 12. You know, trust me, I have bad judgment on how old people are. I assume they're younger than you are. I don't know, because I look pretty young, but I'm about to be 21. I'm pretty excited, and I got bangs, by the way. They kind of feel kind of weird, but I'm just leaving them be. They look odd, but anyways, so yeah, and it was really, I don't know, because like, I was just in a mood, you know, like no sleep, and sometimes I get really hyper when I'm tired. Anyways, and I was talking about, like, to my friends, and I was like, oh my god, I can't wait to see Billie. And then these two 10-year-olds are standing by the staircase, and they're just like, just so you know, it's Billie Joe, last name Armstrong. Like, seriously? I know his full name. I'm older than you, and I can call him Billy if I want to. I mean, most people call him Billy anyways. Like, most of his fans do call him Billy. And I was just, and normally I really hate people who are just like, oh my god, I met Billie Joe. Like, oh, they're holding it over you. But I was like, okay, you know what? I'm so irritated right now. I want to tell you. I'm going to tell you how I feel right now. Like, I met Billie Joe Armstrong, and yeah, I'm going to call him Billy, so shut up. You know, that's not cool. It was really rude. I mean, not really rude, more like stupid, because they're probably, like, they're 10. And then they try to cut, and I'm a pushover. I'm not great with confrontation, you know, so I probably say you know a lot. Sorry. I say like a lot, too. I was talking to friends, and they put it out. Anyways, so I actually came up to them, and I was like, you know, you can't cut in line, because we waited here since I was here at 3:30 yesterday, and it's not fair that, you know, you got here at a later time and are able to, you know, be first in line. And he's like, they're like, oh, well, everyone's gonna get to the front anyways. I'm just like, yeah, well, it's still rude. You know, it doesn't matter how you put it. You know, it's still rude, because otherwise, like, why is there a point in having a line? You know? I remember there was like this one guy, he had like, he looked like, he was dressing like Billie Joe, but obviously he wasn't. I was like, you know, I want to be like, you're such a poser, you know? Like, ugh! He was so awkward. Because you're just like, he went to the front of the line, and he was just like looking around. You know, I thought, oh, he was trying to find out, you know, like, details and whatnot, and where the front of the line and stuff. So, I mean, that's what most people are doing. You know, they're just like walking by, and they're, you know, so like, whatever. But he just stood there. Like, he went back a little bit ways, not on the front line, but he just stood there really awkwardly. And I didn't know what to do, you know, like, hey. And there was a whole group of people who were just like, you know, we were here before you, and, you know, we can prove that you weren't waiting in line longer than us. And he just would not have it. I mean, he wasn't, you know, he didn't have, like, an attitude or anything. He was just kind of like, you know, I don't know. Like, maybe he was high or something. I don't know, because whatever. But he obviously could not put on eyeliner. like, to save his life. It was that bad. Like, he had the outfit and everything, and he had, like, the King for Day hat, like, the red hat that Billy wears sometimes, Bill and Bible. So, anyways, and then the eyeliner, I was just like, honey, you don't look good in eyeliner, stop it. It was really creepy. And and later on, I don't know why the group, I guess they were like, this is pointless, like, he's not obviously listening to us. So he left. Well, I mean, they left, and they were like, whatever. And there were, like, security guys coming by, and then I heard one say, like, that guy cut, like, seriously, I would just, that takes me off so mad, like, so much. I was just, but he is so much older than I was like, no, I can't do it. Like, the way that they were saying it, I was just like, well, in my head, I'm like, dude, I would have had a fuss and been like, you weren't here. I was paying attention to who came and went and whatnot, and, obviously, you did not wait like the others, and obviously you don't have any friends here. Like, do you have friends going to this concert? Otherwise, please go to the back of the line, because, it's not fair to anyone else. So, but obviously, I didn't say it, so, whatever. And, I mean, the concert itself was great. They came on and they played a bunch of songs, and they were, like, asking people to, like, what songs should we play? And apparently Billy brought up his nephew or cousin or something. I didn't know. I could only actually hear some of the words that he was saying, like, besides like the songs and stuff. It's like sometimes he'd say something, all I hear is mumbling. But whatever. Yeah, it was really fun. It was really fun. Yeah, and we picked a guy from Longview. It was funny though, because then he got he started from the right part that we were on, and then he kind of went into another verse, and we're all like, what the? And the guy next to me, I guess he was gay or something. I don't know, or maybe bi. Who cares, It was like, Shirley, whatever. But anyways, he kept saying, like, he said to Billy, like, give me a kiss, one kiss. And, like, obviously he's not going to listen to you, like, he probably gets that a lot. So, yeah, I was shouting things to Billy, and it was weird. And Billy was all the way, like, in front of me, and I was like, oh my god, like, I had my friend who was, like, almost, like, about my height, like, I think she's an inch taller than I am, but she was right in front of me, so, but I can still see him, so it wasn't really that hard, but I kept getting squished, and there was a guy who had his hand on the barricade next to me, so his arm was always resting on my shoulder, and he, like, would not move his arm, and I didn't want to say anything, because it's rude, like, but I didn't want to, like, be that person. I don't know, I don't like complaining sometimes, sometimes it annoys me, and I can't confront it, because, I don't know, I'm weird, but anyways, and I just had a really great time in the front. I survived, I don't even know. I got a pick, which I think is still in my cart. They dropped, like, a whole bunch of, like, picks after the show, and I got an Uno one. It was epic. Yeah, I found that on the floor. Like, it was underneath someone's feet, and I was like, she wasn't paying attention, so I was like, hey, got one! Yeah. I had a great time, and this was my birthday present for my dad. I love it. I'm turning 21 on Friday, so I'm pretty excited, and if you watched all, like, I don't know how long this, 15, 16 minutes of this, I'll be very grateful, and thanks for watching, because my Green Day experience is epic. This is the first time I've ever been in the front of a Green Day concert. I've always been, like, sitting, like, either in a seat or in the lawn in the back. So, yeah, I'm so excited. That is I mean, I was really tired at that time. I was like, sometimes it's like, I want to go home, kind of. But then other times I was like, yay, Green Day! Yes! Yes! I mean, it exceeded all my expectations. I mean, they were so epic, and Trey was awesome. Oh, I met his neighbor, which was pretty cool. I was like, hey, he really rowdy? And she's like, yeah. So cool, man. So cool. But yeah, catch me on Facebook or Twitter or Tumblr. StolenLifeOfATimeLord.tumblr.com. Go there and follow me. I'm epic. Okay. Oh, my phone died before I could actually take photos. I know. I'm sad. They had no chargers over there. I forgot to get a car charger. Anyways, so yeah, I hope you liked my vlog. Bye.